Hello guys, in this video we will talk about the exponential functions and how to get the value of a certain variable in exponential form. But before that, exponential functions is a kind of functions wherein we can find variables in the exponent, just like this one. So we have here an example of here. First exponential function is here. Second one is this one. We will solve these functions later on. But before that, we will be discussing some examples, yung medyo madadali lang before this one. Okay? So, if you are ready, let's go. Okay, let's have first example. Okay, so let us solve for x if we have an example of 2x plus 3 is equal to 1. Okay, ang goal natin, guys, dito sa exponential function is kailangan magkaroon lang tayo ng same basis on the left side or on the right side. Okay, so pag parehas na po yung base nila, automatic, guys, na pwede natin silang i-cancel out, and then ang remaining po will be the exponent, and that is the time na isa-solve na natin yung value of x. Okay, so since we have the basis of 4 and 1, so ang gagawin lang natin is sundin na lang natin itong 4. Kasi 1 is, pwede pa po natin i-factor yan. Erase lang po natin sa 0. Any number raised to 0 is always equal to 1. So this becomes 4 raised to 2x plus 3. And since this is 1, we can use a base of 4, and then exponent will be 0. Because we all know that 4 raised to 0 is equal to 1. So this time, guys, parehas na po ang base natin. We can cancel that out. Yeah. And the remaining will be the exponent. Copyahin na lang natin. We have 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, now solve for x now. We'll be having 2x is equal to, we have negative 3. So divide both sides by 2. X now is equal to negative 3 over 2. And this is now your final answer. So that's for number 1 example. The second example, we have, let's say, 81 times 9 raised to 2x minus 2 is equal to 27. As you can see, the bases are different. So, hahanap tayo ng isang number na kung saan pwede nating lagyan ng exponent to make it 81, 9, and 27. Dapat po, pare-parehas lang ang magiging base. So, medyo obvious, guys, that this is perfect cube, perfect square, and also divisible din ito by 3. No? Or divisible by what we call the radical or the square root, or pwede rin cube root. So, since 9 ito and 27, we can assume that this base can be 3. So, what number will be the exponent to find it equal to 81? So, we have 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. So, we have 3 raised to 4. And this one is 9, so we can use also 3 as base. So, what will be the exponent to make it 9? Magiging 2 dito, because 3 squared is 9. So, since we have still the exponent here, copyahin lang natin, then that is equal to 27 can be used as base 3. Then, what will be the exponent? Will be 3. Because 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So, as you can see, guys, the bases are the same. So, we can now cancel them. Then, since we have here the operation of multiplication, pag same base po sa multiplication rule, the exponent will be added or undergo addition. So, since we have here 4, just add 2 times negative 2x minus 2 is equal to 3. So, just simplify. We have here a 4. 2 times negative 2 will be negative 4x. Then 2 times negative 2 will be negative 4. That is equal to 3. Okay, so combining like terms, guys, we have here negative 4. X is equal to, we have here 3. 4 minus 4 here is 0. So divide both sides here by negative 4 by negative 4. That is now x is equal to negative 3 over 4. So this will be your final answer. Okay, now let's proceed with those examples that presented a while ago. Okay? Isa-isahin lang natin yan. Now, the first one is you have 81 raised to 3x plus 2 all over 2. We have here the 243 raised to negative x. That is equal to 3 raised to 4. Okay, as you can see guys, there is what we call fraction form, and as well as there is a negative exponent on the denominator. Now, we are going to make it a positive one. So, ang rule natin will be on fraction form, which is the division property of the exponent, guys, which is the 1 over x raised to negative m. This is now equal to x raised to okay, this is, if that is f 1 over x raised to m, this becomes x raised to negative m. So, ibababa lang natin siya. Or, kapag nasa taas yung negative, guys, ang exponent, bababa lang natin siya. Kapag nasa baba naman yung negative exponent, taas lang natin siya. So, vice versa yan. So, in this case, ang exponent natin is nasa baba. So, ang goal natin is to make that exponent a positive one. So, copyhin lang muna natin yun. You have 81 here. Then, 3x plus 2. So, since this is considered a term, 243 raised to negative x, pag inangat natin siya, guys, take note, multiplication pa rin ito. So, we have here 243. Instead of negative 1, this becomes positive x. Okay? So, itinaas na natin siya, naging negative, from negative going to positive x. That is now equal to 3 raised to 4. Okay, so since this is 81, 243, and then 3, we can assume that the base here are also 3, or is also 3. Since 81 is also divisible by that. So 3, what number is the exponent? That's 3 times 3, 9, times 3, 27, times 3 is 81. So we have here 4. Copy. We have 3x plus 2 times, so this is also 3. So since this is 4, 81, 81 times 3 is 243, so this is 5. So times x, because we have exponent of x. And the last one, we have 3 raised to 4. So they are all equal. Cancel na natin yan. Then may iwan po ay 4 times 3x plus 2. Then, since multiplication, add lang natin yung mga exponent nila, plus 5x is equal to 4. This one is 4 times 3x is 12x. Then 4 times 2 here is 8. Plus, we have here 5x is equal to 4. So, combining like terms lang tayo, which is 12x and 5x. That will give us 17x. And 8 here will be transposed to the other side. So, 4 minus 8. So, that will be equal to 17x is equal to 4 minus 8 is negative 4. So, divide both sides by 17. Here, x is equal now to negative 4 over 17. So, that is the first example na pinresent natin kanina. 81 raised to 3x plus 2 over 243 raised to negative x is equal to negative, or equal to 3 raised to 4. The value of x will be negative 4 over 17. Okay, the last example that I have presented a while ago is like this. Okay, so remove na natin. This is the last one. Okay, so we have here 1 over 6 and raised to 3a plus 2 times, we have here 216 and raised to 3a, then is equal also to 1 over 216. Okay, so instead of x, I use as a as variable. Okay. So ang target natin is to find or to look for the value of a to make this equation equal. So since this is already in fraction form, both in the left side and the right side, ang gagawin ulit natin is gagamitin natin yung rule of division of the exponent, guys, or yung negative exponent rule. Pwede po yung gamitin. So again, negative exponent rule. Ang 1 over 6 po ay magiging, pwede po siyang i-write as 1 over 6 raised to negative 1. Okay? Or 1, sorry, not negative 1, but positive 1. Okay? So, pwede po siyang ganyan. Then this one is 216. Pwede natin siyang i-write dyan as base 6. Pwede po yun. Also this one. Si 1 over 6 is 1 over 6 raised to 1. Si 1 over 216 is can also be presented as negative 1. So ito, pwede na natin siyang iangat. Okay. So coming from 1 over 6 raised to 1 and 1 over 216 raised to 1, iangat lang natin siya. Magiging 6 raised to negative 1 times 3a plus 2 times, so since 216 ito, copyhin muna natin 3a then equal to, so 216 to guys, magiging 216 raised to, angat lang natin, this is negative 1. So wala na yung over sa taas, nawala na po yung 1. Okay, so this time nasa linear form na po siya. Pwede po itong pwede tayo mag-cancel dito. Basta magkakaparehas lang po yung mga bases niya. And since 216 ito, and this is 6, we can use base 6 here para makapag-cancel tayo. We have your negative. Okay, multiply na natin, diretso. Negative 1 times 3a is negative 3a. And negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Times 6. Okay, ilang exponent or ilang beses natin i-multiply si 6? We have 6 times 6, 36. 36 times 6 is 216. So we have 3 here. So 3 times 3a, yan, is equal to also, this is, meron 216 din dito, so 6 raised to 3. 6 times 6, 36. 36 times 6 is 216. So 3 times we have negative 1. So, they are all the same. Cancel na natin. Then, add natin yung exponent na naiwan. We have 3a minus 2 plus 3 times 3 is 9a is equal to, isa lang natin. We have 9a. And then, 6 ito. So, mawawala din. 3 times negative 1 will be negative 3. Okay? So, we have here negative 3. Then, combining like terms, guys, we have negative 3 here plus 9a is 6a is equal to. This is negative 3. Then, kabila po, magiging negative 3 plus 2. So, we have now 6a is equal to negative 1 addition or subtraction. So, we have now 6a is equal to negative 1, which divide both sides by 6. Then, the value of a now is equal to negative 1 over 6. Okay, so this is now your final answer. So, ganun lang po ang gagawin natin sa mga exponential form or exponential functions na hindi na po magre-require ng logarithms, no? So, ang kailangan lang natin is, kailangan same po ang basis nila para mag-cancel po tayo. At kapag meron namang fraction like this, we can use the negative law of exponent to make it, pwedeng to make it negative or to make it positive. Okay. Kapag negative yung nasa baba, automatic pag tinaas natin yung exponent na yon magiging positive po. Okay. So, that is what we call exponential function. So, I hope you learned something, guys. If you have comments, feel free to write something in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much and God bless you all. Bye-bye.